Okay, so today we pretty much covered quite a bit of driving around Vermont. Uh, this morning, no, yesterday, yesterday being Sunday, August 8th, we were in Tupper Lake, New York. And here's the state of Vermont. This is New Hampshire over here. That's north. This is south, west, east. So here you have Lake Champlain. And right here at Essex Charlotte is where we took the ferry. Beautiful ferry if you can take it. Get up that way. And then we drove down here to Middlebury, which is home to Middlebury College, and a nice brewery and woodchuck cider. And here is the Waybury Inn in East Middlebury where we stayed, aka the Stratford Inn from the show Newhart. So we got to hang out with Larry, Daryl, and Daryl there. And we got up this morning and took off up this little Route 116 up to Bristol. Wound up through here. And the exciting part was when we got up to one of the famous gravel roads of Vermont. So once we got up through here, we took this little road right here, which then turns into an unpaved road, taking us all the way out to Route 89, up through, we didn't get on 89 at this point. There's a little Route 2, see this Route 2? It goes right next to 89, so there's no traffic. So Route 2 down to Waterbury, and 100, that's Route 100, up to Cold Hollow Cider Mill, Stowe, and the Von Trapp Brewing Company in the Von Trapp Lodge, which is all right in here. So that was cool. We then came back down 100, went down 89 to Montpelier, went up to Morse Farm Maple Sugar Works, and had a good time there. Then that's when we jumped on 89, came down, we got off here. We started going down 107, which I will say, Route 107 and the Route 100 in Vermont are awesome drives. So if you like driving, you would love those roads. This 116 was nice too, and the gravel roads are gravel. And there's a lot in Vermont. So we came down 107. This was a beautiful drive here through the Green Mountains, but we had some traffic right about this point. So we actually had to turn around and come back, and we came down this little Route 12. That was actually a decent little road. It was actually quite nice. So then we come down to Woodstock, continued on Route 4, reconnected over here at 100. So we went around this. We had to go this far just to get around that little detour. So we came down 100, down through Ludlow and Okemo Mountain, 100 all the way down to Weston, to the original Vermont Country Store. So the original store is in Weston, Vermont. And we were there for maybe an hour, and it was really nice store. Came down to Londonderry, took this 11 over to Chester. And Chester is, I think, one of our new favorite towns in Vermont here. So, and then we continued on to the hotel in Springfield. So we're in Springfield, Vermont, and we'll be here for a couple days. But overall in all, you can kind of see we started up here, came here, went up here, not far from Quebec. Quebec is right here. Then we came down here, did one of these. So you can see the journey is pretty, we covered a lot of central Vermont. We did, when we were driving to New York, we did drive through Rutland. So we did come up here on 103 and got to see some of this, and crossed over at Ticonderoga, New York, which is right here. Fort Ticonderoga, Mount Defiance. So we did get to see the Rutland area as well, which I'm going to map out just for my own purposes. So if you're traveling around Vermont, I recommend utilizing Route 100 as much as you can. Beautiful drive. 107 is a beautiful drive, as long as there's no delays. Route 7 is, let's see, Route 7 is here, which is the route that comes from the ferry. This is a beautiful road, nice to drive. They keep the roads pretty nice up here. I'm actually really surprised and very happy that the roads were as nice as they are. And then here's Rutland. So we were also in Rutland on the way up to New York. So we got to see that. So, but this Route 100 that kind of goes right down the middle of the state. Boy, I recommend doing that drive if you can. That's pretty spectacular. So Route 100. So that's it. We're in Vermont. Yeah, we leave in a couple days.